purpose of our project was to construct a guide to properly cleaning an AR-15. Properly cleaning a gun is very important to every individual who desires to use a weapon, regardless of prior experience. Even the most experienced gun owners must be knowledgeable of gun cleaning. Our intended audience are people 18 and older who have no prior gun cleaning experience. This instructional video is for those who are inclined to taking part in recreational shooting and that are interested in how to properly maintain their firearms when they are not in use. We also want to reach out to people that value gun safety and proper use of a gun when people are in the same vicinity.
Each time a gun is fired, despite the make or model, residue is left in the barrel, chamber, and action. There's not a round that exists that does not leave residue, so cleaning knowledge is essential. Although there is no explicit rule on when to clean a gun, it is reasonable to perform a cleaning fairly regularly. A dirty gun is one that is more likely to malfunction, and cleaning is an easy preventative measure. Extended longevity is another benefit of properly cleaning a gun. Overall, properly cleaning an AR-15 demonstrates a standard of safety and reliability all gun owners and enthusiasts should practice. We hope this instructional video does well to properly explain and instruct how to clean a gun, specifically an AR-15. It is also our hope that this video can guide an individual with no prior knowledge properly through the steps of cleaning a rifle. Please follow each instruction entirely and follow all instructions closely.
There are also 3 very important steps that you should not adhere to. Step 1. Do not clean this gun in public. This could cause unrest in civilians and the police department alike. Step 2. Do not bring dumb friends to wherever you are cleaning your gun. This could cause unsafe environments for them and yourself. And step 3. Do not have a round in the chamber or a magazine attached to the gun.
Now here we are with your AR. We're getting ready to get it all cleaned up. So you're going to start unloading it, make sure that there's nothing in the chamber, everything's cleared out. To first start breaking it down, we push this pin in here to make it so that the barrel rocks back from everything else. Once split, we can yank out all of the internals in one go. This is the main powerhouse of the whole thing. This is your whole bolt carrier. So, to start taking apart the bolt carrier, a pin right here, we're going to pop this out. And once popped out, the firing pin will fall free. So your firing pin. Once the firing pin is out, we want to take the bolt out itself. And to do that, we just flip it upside down, shake the retaining pin for that out, and the bolt slides out. Now you have everything you need here to start cleaning everything down. And so now what we have taken apart is we have the bolt carrier, we have the firing pin, we have the retaining pin for the firing pin, which we pulled out of this hole here. We have the bolt itself, and then we have the bolt's retaining pin. Now what we need to clean is we have a wire brush, paper towel, and then some lube. So the main thing that wants to get cleaned off is this guy. This is what slides everything and pretty much is the main part of the gun. I only shoot brass rounds, so I don't have too much dirt collecting in them. So now the firing pin, we want to make sure we get all this off. We check the tip of it, because the tip of it is the main point that hits the bullet. So maybe take the wire brush to it, give it a little bit to knock off any carbon, make sure that's all wiped clean. Same thing with the actual bolt itself, wipe it all clean. And then as we can see here, there's some black residue buildup on it. So that's the kind of stuff that we don't want to be there. So the wire brush comes in, she'll just scrape all this stuff down. This gun's fairly new, so a lot of this black dust is more powder coating than actual carbon buildup. Now once you have all those bits done, we'll take our lube, just the smallest amounts on there because it really does not take a lot. Wipe down. I like to do this first. My hands are going to be touching it more, but it's such a small amount. I know I always put too much on there. So this only goes in one way. So we want to make sure that we have the bigger hole facing up so that whenever we slip the pin back in, we know it's actually going to fit and slide in there right. So that goes sideways, pull forward to lock it back into place, drop our pin back down, get in there. We make sure to put the firing pin back in, or the firing pin holder back in. Then just make sure we wipe this down with a little bit more. Everything's now cleaned off, ready to go back into the gun. So, charging handle has a little hole on it that the gas tube goes onto. So, you want to make sure that that end is facing down into the barrel. Everything should have slipped right in. Then once it's good, lock it back up. We're going to put the pin back in to hold everything together. And then just kind of run it a bit. Make sure everything feels smooth. And if you're getting like a good rebound off of it, then you know you're good to go. And that's how you fully clean the bolt carrier group of an AR-15.
After watching this video, you should be confident about how to safely clean a AR-15 and keep it shooting reliably. We hope that you enjoyed the video. Thank you.
So if you properly cleaned out your AR, everything should go perfectly fine on everything else.